The truth is that William Samoei Ruto and Raila Odinga have more in common than Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta and William Samoei Ruto, William Samoei Ruto and Rigathi Gachagua, and William Samoei Ruto and any other person in this country. I was not surprised. I wasn't surprised at all. That is typical of Raila Odinga. What has happened essentially is the team of 2007. Do you remember? Before Hague. When Raila Odinga was together with William Samoei Ruto, Mudavadi, Ngilu, Kalonzo Musyoka, and all these people, Ngilu and all these people who actually fought Mwai Kibaki. So Raila Odinga, as I've said before, is a political broker. He's somebody who has been benefiting from handshake after handshake. Raila Odinga's handshake was done way before the GenZs. Raila Odinga has already been bought and is part and parcel of the Kenya Kwanza government. He just showed his true colors. You see, this is the problem that we have in this country. And this is the reason why this country never changes. It's because we actually have the same people changing uniform and coming messing us up. Is why do you think Raila Odinga did not take advantage of what the GenZs had done and push Ruto off out of government? How would he have done that? It's so simple. All Raila Odinga needed to do is just to get all the 100 plus MPs of Azimio resigning. And William Samoei Ruto would be forced to bring in an interim government. These guys are talking about the same old story. The same thing about a government of national unity. That government of national unity has taken us nowhere. This fixing of the IEBC will take us nowhere as a country. At the end of the day, fixing IEBC is nonsense as far as I'm concerned. Don't want dialogue. Dialogue for what? You see? So Raila Odinga is just plain typical Raila Odinga. He's used sometimes he's benefits from handshakes. He's just somebody who basically actually is self-centered. Look, if you want to believe, if you want me to prove that Raila Odinga is self-centered, look at the counties which Raila Odinga leads, where they are Azimio counties. Compare Kisumu and Nakuru, which is under Kenya Kwanza. Compare Siaya and Kiambu. It's like day and night. By the way, look at the travel budget for Kiambu. They spent 800 million in their travel for that last financial year. Nairobi, which is an Azimio and Raila Odinga county, spent 1.9 billion, close to 2 billion shillings in travel expenses to go to Paris, to go to Germany, to go to what? You see? So you can see the difference. So what I'm saying is so simple. Is that Raila Odinga should know that this is not his fight. He should keep off. And if he's unable to manage these counties and he still wants that usual corruption, I can tell him time is up. Raila, your time is up. You are not going to make it in any other election in this country for president. And by the way, neither is your friend William Samoei Ruto. And for that matter, neither is Mudavadi. Let people now elect new, fresh people who are willing to deal with police brutality that William Samoei Ruto is unable to deal with. Raila Odinga is condoning by being seen with William Samoei Ruto. You see, we cannot be operating on handshake. As a matter of fact, he has clubs of people in all these counties who benefit along with him. And by the way, I started by saying that GenZ, politicians, when they are unable to actually know what has hit them or what is ailing them, politicians will always form a narrative and, rotate around that. The truth is, GenZs are smart people. GenZs are people who are educated. They are people who know what's cutting. And they are people who actually have seen the weaknesses of all these governments that have been formed in the past. So Raila Odinga should keep off. He should actually let William Samoei Ruto handle his own shit, okay? As in the sense that there are things that must change in this country. By the way, I always ask myself, why are politicians unable to sort out this issue of police killings and brutality? You know, why are they unable to deal with it? Is William Samoei Ruto being held ransom by the Kenya National Police Service in the sense that he's unable to deal with police brutality and killings and abductions? You know, why is it that corruption seems just to have a way, you know? It's been evolved into the counties. Sijui the NADCO report says that sijui the commissioners are supposed to be appointed, one commissioner by LSK, sijui one commissioner by ODM, one commissioner by... Nonsense. This thing requires a complete overhaul, a total overhaul, as in an overhaul. Just the same way as we need a complete, total overhaul of the politicians, cabinet, parliament, you know, everything. So we have new, okay? We also need an overhaul of the police service, a complete overhaul. I don't want to talk about radical whatever surgery. Overhaul, as in overhaul. Short of that, what Raila Odinga has done is actually going to end up with William Samoei Ruto in a deep hole. Na hatajitoa, believe you me. Hiyo ni aibu kubwa sana. Hawezi kujitoa kwa hiyo issue. But my question today is simple. Raila Odinga amechoma au hajachoma? Do you think Raila Odinga has done the right thing, actually legitimizing William Samoei Ruto's governance? Is Raila Odinga attempting to take over the debate and benefit as usual? I really, really, really want to hear what you have to say about this debate. Thank you very much for tuning in. Welcome to Talk to Africa. My name is George.